Oh, what a day. Dinner's done, coffee's on, just had a shower, about to relax and crash out and wake up tomorrow to a brand new free campsite. It's around 8 kilometres out of Brewarrina. Not too bad actually. Yeah, it's a freeway, which is a good thing. It's got boat ramps, it's got fishing, no time limit at all. Looks like worth popping out and seeing. So stay tuned, grab yourself a coffee, sit back, relax and watch the campsite at Brewarrina and let's see what it's like. Let's get into it. Glampers, welcome back for another episode of Free and Budget Campsites in, where am I? New South Wales. Righto, for all new viewers, my name's Peter and I'm chasing around campsites, caravan parks, anywhere I can leave my bus for a budget. We've got a bit of a freebie one for you today. Now this one is around 8 kilometres out of Brewarrina. Sorry if I pronounced that wrong. And it's around 108 kilometres away from Burke. Now it's a not too bad campsite. It offers boat ramps, woohoo, toilets, showers, barbecues, but it is for free. Now, there is 2 types of areas in here that you can camp in. We will explore that a bit later on throughout the video. This place has got no dump site, so I'm going to go into the town and show you where the local dump site is there. It's a couple of local shops. Let's get in there and explore the campsite. What do you reckon? Woo, I'm out of here. All right, barbecues out here. There's 2 of them. Look, they're just a brick sort of slabby sort of barbecue. They're the basic sort of barbecue. Look, the lids are rusty. You'll have to use one of these silicone mats here to actually cook on the barbecue. And when you're finished with it, you take it off and wipe it off. Bob's your uncle. There's no mess at all. Now, these barbecues require wood. You'll have to go around and have a bit of a forage and have a look. There is plenty of wood around here. The only thing is you probably have to bring a bit of a saw, cut it up, chainsaw, bzz, you are laughing. Now, fires in this park are allowed. Make sure they're contained in a bit of a rock formation, a hole, a fire pit, whatever. Now, around the park also, they've got these picnic settings. There's not many. There's only 2. So if you're lucky enough to actually park next to one, you don't have to take your tables and chairs out. How cool is that? Right next to the actual barbecue itself, and actually there's a few around the park, there are bins. Now, there's no bins down the other area, the other campsite. You'll have to bring all your crap out with you and drop them in the bins. If not, do the right thing, take them into town. What do we do when we come to beautiful places like this and I'm looking around here and it is spotless? What do we do, glampers? We leave no trace. Welcome back for the crappy part of the show. Yes, it is the dump site at Brewarrina. Look, if I pronounce that wrong, just call it Bree. That's what the locals call it. Now, the campsite I'm at the moment, you know it doesn't have a dump point. So you have to come to the local dump point, which is in town. It's not very far away from it. It's really at the back of the actual information centre. Look, I want to go in the information centre, but believe it or not, they're doing work on it and it's closed. Now, it has got a dump site and I'm sort of impressed. You know, I still got to drive my van pretty close off the road to get it in there. The camber of the road is not on my favour at the moment, because if I go close to it, of course the camber's going to lead back away from the dump site, so all my crap is not going to fall out. They've got water here. There's no sign on there that says it's potable water, so treat it as a non-potable water. Now, if you're going to fill up your van, use a filter, a decent size micro filter. Now, a bit of warning about the water around this area itself. Yes, it is artesian water that's been pumped up from the ground, and Bob's your uncle, you're washing in it, you're drinking it, you're doing everything. How I know that is when you go to the toilet or the showers around the actual town, have a look if there's any white marks on the actual tiles itself. It tells you it's very high in calcium. Whoa, makes you big and strong. Now, I don't know about big and strong, but look, you might actually, instead of doing a poo, you might actually drop an egg. But it is just a normal dump, easy. There's plenty of room to turn around, park, whatever. Now look, while you're actually doing that, there is a park right next door. Your kids are gonna love it. It's got a skate ramp, half bowl, you name it, it has it. And there's some brand new Barbies. So it is a day use area. Now there is a few shops all around here as well. Commonwealth Bank, you know, if you want to take some money out. There is a local mud cafe over there, but it is a really nice one. I'm gonna go over there very shortly and have a coffee anyway.
We're sorry, Your call cannot be completed as
We're
dialed.
sorry, the number you have dialed is not in service at this time.
Just checking the phone reception. Sometimes when you hold your hand up and hold your leg up, you get better reception. Oh, I don't know if it works or not, but you never know. Anyway, the phone reception out here, I'm pretty impressed what I'm getting out here. I'm getting actually 5G and 2 bars. And I'm about to do a speed test for everyone out there, just to see what the speed test is like. The download speed test is actually 53.5, which is pretty good out here. Download, stream, whatever you want, you can do it, no worries. Now, upload's a little bit different, 5.98. Now, out here, you're going to have a bit of problems uploading videos and stuff like that. Pictures, no worries, you're going to have no problems at all. Look, when you come out here also as well, bring your aero guard. And I did get mentioned that at night time, this place is mozzie heaven. So make sure you put your aero guard on and you look after your skin correctly. If not, you're going to be itching all night. Well, there he goes. If you see our mate here when he runs past, you know this place is dog friendly. Look, there's not much traffic out here, so you can probably let your dog off a lead out here. But if he does do a bit of a, make sure you pick it up. No worries. Whoa, something stinks around here. Now, we have got a bit of a, I don't know, not a pontoon, but a wharf type thing here. It's got undercover picnic areas. Of course, you sit, wait for your boat to come out so you don't get beaten down by the sun. Slip, slop, slap, and whack on some sunglasses and you're laughing. Now, the pontoon's here for you to tie up your boats while you do a bit of fishing around here. Now, the fishing around here is fantastic, but by the smell, you're going to catch a lot of carp. By law, you can't chuck them back in. You've got to chuck them in the bin or dispose of them properly. Now, just by the smell around here, nah, they're not doing that right. If you're going to dispose of them, please dispose of them in the bins. Now, it actually has got a great little boat ramp here. It's not one of those ones with the grooves in it. I like the ones with the grooves in it. But this hasn't got grooves. It's just a normal concrete boat ramp that goes down. Now, in here, they do give you a bit of a warning around here. There is a lot of stuff underneath the water. Now, the water here at the moment, you can't see that past the top of it. It is pretty muggy sort of water. It does move, so you get a lot of fish in here. Just be careful when you're out there in the boat. Have a spotter just in case. There is plenty of places also to leave your boat and trailer up here. So if you're coming camping with a boat or a trailer, Bob's your uncle, bring it down here and you can go some fishing. How cool is this river? Oh, I like it. Oh, the crapper. Yes, they've got a crapper house here. It's like a free campsite, tin shed, toilet. Flushable, great. Toilet paper, yeah. No water to actually wash your hands. It is on the outside of the men's showers or unisex showers itself. But out of 5, toilets are only going to get around 2.5, you know. They're pretty basic sort of toilet. When you need to go, you need to go. Now, they've also got showers here. Sad to say, they are only cold showers. Look, on a day like today, which is 30 degrees, you're not going to worry about a hot shower at all. A cold shower would be good. It's even got some stands that you can leave your bags on. No, sorry, they're only rocks. My bad. Now, if you want to fill up some water, look, I'd advise you not to fill up water out this side. This is going to be all bore water out this way. It does say it's not potable. Try not to use it for drinking or cooking. You can use it to wash your, your clothes if you want, wash your dishes, stuff like that. But just be careful with the water here as well. Campsites. You wouldn't believe it. Look at the campsites around here. I quite like them actually. They are, look, in this area here, it's really the day use area. The camping that you want to get and in the bush wise, it's further away from the toilets. What you got to do when you come in here, onto your left is where the boat ramp is and the other campsites and barbecues and stuff. And on the right of you, you've got to travel through there. Now you can get through there with a 2-wheel drive. Just be careful. There is some ruts throughout the actual ground itself. So you've got to sort of pick your path to get out there, but you should be able to get out there for sure. Now, if it rains, be very careful around here. I'd have to say that road gets pretty boggy. What I've seen at the moment, there's some dividends and stuff like that, and there's still some water sitting in them. And we haven't had rain out here for a little bit, so I'm assuming that that road gets pretty soggy. But the campsites down there are fantastic. All of them are level. Look, if you've got a big group, come down here with them. There's plenty of spaces down there for a big group of 5 or stuff like that. You can fit them in a little bit of a circle, throw a rod out, do what you need to do. But down here, Beautiful. Now, also down there's a few shaded areas and there's campsites that are out in the open. Righto, I hope you liked the actual campsite, the free campsite, of course, freebie, which is a good one, of Brewarrina, 8 kilometres outside of town. Look, it is not too bad. It's only rated around 4.3, but about 4.3. Might be around 4.1 out here, maybe a little less. Look, they just need to do a bit of work on the toilets, as you've seen before. They're pretty basic toilets, pretty basic showers. The water out here, no water. Barbecues, you know. Everything else around is not too bad. But the boat ramp, the fishing, the campsites out there. Now, also, there's quite a few shops in town if you need to do a bit of shopping. It is a pretty big town, actually. If I did miss out any links and stuff throughout the show, please look at the description down below. They're all there. Right, if you've got any comments as well, leave them down the bottom. Let me know what you thought of the campsite or if you've stayed here and if you're going to stay again. Yeah. Right, if you like the video, give us a thumbs up, turn your notifications on, hit your subscribe button, which is only a playlist, so you don't lose my channel. So that's all it is. Have a great weekend, and I'll see you on the road.